What's up, everybody? It's your boy, the Stinkler, and welcome back to another review. Today, we're reviewing the Red Clay soundtrack by 2chainz. And 2chainz has been kind of making a lot this year. You know, earlier in the year, he made Life is Beautiful with The Alchemist, which is a pretty decent jazz rap album. Wasn't the best album I've ever heard, but there's some songs I still listen to on rotation, like Munyon Cannon, LLC, True Organics. And the Red Clay soundtrack is for his short film Red Clay, which is kind of about I believe someone with like an abusive mother in Atlanta trying to get over like drug abuse and stuff like that. So this soundtrack has made me very curious as to what the movie is going to be because to be honest, this soundtrack is pretty decent. It's pretty good. This album runs at 32 minutes with 9 tracks, so each track kind of has some meat and potatoes to it, almost 4 minutes on average for each track, just under that, probably like 3.5 per, if you want to, I don't know, do the averages yourself, do the math, but, I was a little excited hearing 2chainz was gonna release because 2chainz is an artist I've been getting more into as time passes. Obviously I mentioned Life is Beautiful a lot in a lot of my reviews because it is something that, I was surprised was that decent, that good. Red Clay starts with Mutual Bonds, which has a really good sample and a really, really good beat. Like, I was really surprised at that. I'm not that surprised, but, it took me aback. And one quote from this song is, "I had enough with the money. I'm talking kneecap," because he's like knee deep in it. He's had enough, whatever. I really like that line. Um, and it has really chill vibes. 2chainz is spitting. And there's like a little guitar part that he brings in about like halfway, 3/4 in. That sounds really good. And then, whoa, I just punched my mic. And yeah, I think that this is definitely a song worth checking out. Next is Not the Same featuring Neo. Another really, really good sample, and I think Neo sounds really good on this. I think it was a smart decision to put him on the hook because it sounds amazing. The song really slaps, like low-key, it really slaps. And this sounds like it could be a song off of Life is Beautiful if you made it just a little bit more jazzy. If you listen to this album, this soundtrack, I think you could, and you've listened to Life is Beautiful, I'm not wrong here, I don't think. Sister Wives is not a great song, if I'm being completely honest. It sounds like they sampled Flight of the Bees, that piano song. So not great, just not great. Um, and it sounds like I'm being attacked by those bees. Just don't like it at all. Lil Yachty's on this. I don't think he sounds good on this track at all. His first verse sounds awful, and he starts off the song. So that could be, it really put me off at the beginning. I was like, man, I already don't want to listen to this one. I want to skip it. Maybe in the film, this song makes better with better sense and will sound better within the context of it. But on its own, I don't like it. Is I Want to Win. Kind of got a mean vibe to it, but I don't really like the la dee dee la 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 dee dee da sample that he has in the background, and it's in the beginning of the song, and then it's on every hook, that part, and then that kind of takes away from me. I don't really like it that much. Um, I think the song has really good verses from Youngboy and 2chainz, but it's that hook that is kind of getting me. But I do like when Youngboy and 2chainz like kind of harmonize on the hook, going "I wanna win, I wanna win." I think that sounds good, but that la di di da la la bullshit kind of ruins the song for me a little bit. Flow switcher had me bopping my head the whole way through. There was one part where I stopped, and it's where he goes, "I'm a camel toe licker, I'm a flow switcher." And I'm like, 2chainz, why do you have to word it like that? It's such a grotesque thing to be like, yeah, I'm a camel toe licker. Like, what? I weird way to phrase it. Kind of funny though. Really good sample. 2chainz once again is spitting. There's a beat switch, which is like, damn, it completely changes up the song. Does a 180 with it. It's too unfortunate though that it was very late in the song, so you can't really stay with it for too long. Next is Free, and speaking of Free, that album was dog shit. I'm probably gonna put that one out before this anyway, so that'll make sense. But this Free, off of the Red Clay soundtrack is really chill. It almost reminds me of a UK type beat, if that makes sense, like UK drill, but without the drill on it. You know what I'm saying? But like in a good way. Like this sounds like if somebody made a good UK type beat. It's loud, like it's got like a lot of bangs within the song, but I think that's fine. I think it kind of adds to it. I think the song's okay. It's weaker than a lot of the other tracks for sure, but I think it's still good and I think it's listenable. Next is Deadbeat Moms, which has a really good hook to it, and I think 2chainz's flow is really good on this. And at the beginning, he goes, "Turn me up, turn me up, turn me even more, turn me up, keep turn me up," and I love that part. I love that part. It reminds me of that 121 Savage song. I can't remember the name of it right now for whatever reason. Doesn't matter. You're gonna know what I'm saying, but I think this song fucks. I think the sample is really good. Which, you know, surprise, surprise, that is a very constant throughout this entire album. But I can see some people maybe getting mad at the song because he's like, you know, talking about calling out deadbeat moms or something. I don't know. I don't know why I said that. I take that back. I just wrote that down. I don't know why I wrote it down. This is a good song. I recommend it. The last song is the ATL Experience. Fucking love the guitar on this beat. So good, really good. There's a whole vibe. I like the feature on this album a lot, and because they make the hook on this song so heavenly, and it just sounds so good. So, a constant throughout this whole album is that 2chainz is always spitting. His flow is just so, you know, nice to listen to. It's just so soothing in a way. Ugh. But it's really good. His flow is really nice, and lyrically, he's being interesting on every song. So even songs that I don't think are great, I think he is still bringing something and adding something to it. Every song sounds different, which is really good. Every album and every song should sound different so that, you know, it keeps the listener engaged. That's just my 2 cents on it. I hate when albums sound the same. I'm talking about them motherfucking trap beat albums, dude. Gonna fuck you. I'm kidding. I take it back. There's like 2 songs I don't like, you know what I mean? Sister Waves and I Want to Win, I don't think are that great, if I'm being completely honest. But they're not horrible by any means. It's just the rest of the album is so good in comparison. And I take this back because Sister Wives is really bad. Sister Wives is actually like not a great song to listen to. The production is really good throughout the entire album, and that's so nice to have. Um, but the thing is that I only like 7 out of the 9 songs, which is still really good. But to put this into comparison, that is pretty bad. And here's the comparison now. If I'm listening to an album with 20 songs, and it only has 2 bad songs, 18 for 20 is so much better than 7 for 9, especially when you're thinking about like the replayability of an album. Like if you're going to listen to an album that only has 9 songs, but you know 2 of them are bad, I feel like I personally, in my opinion, am going to be less wanting and willing to re-listen to that album compared to an album that does have 20 songs, but I think 2 are bad. Because there's 18 other songs that I really like, and I'm like, okay, I'm down to listen to those 18, and I can listen to that for longer than these 7 songs. So this has taken into account for its rating, and I am gonna give it a 7 out of 10. I do think that this is good. I think this is an album you should definitely that is worth checking out. But again, Sister Wives not great. I Want to Win not great. Well, I Want to Win isn't that bad, but it's okay. It's an okay album for sure. I mean, whoa, okay song for sure. Totally just had like a brain fart, and I'm just leaving it in because like whatever, dude, whatever. Anyways, if you like hearing me ramble, maybe subscribe or something. Maybe you could like the video if you like the video and a comment. What did you think about this? Have you seen the short film? Let me know if it's good or not. And you know, let me know if you know, you think my opinion if my opinion is wrong. If you agree with me, you know, give me your feedback on this. I'll see you in the next review. Bye bye. Stay stinky.